This is the POCO F8 Ultra at nilabas na yan today sa Bali, Indonesia, and you can soon buy one in the Philippines. Pag-usapan natin. This is the fastest smartphone right now that we have tested and benchmarked dito sa channel at saka sa website namin, no? At gadgetpilipinas.net if you haven't visited. Now, why Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 really blows the competition out because of its energy management, performance, and all. This even surpassed the performance of the OnePlus 15, which is also running on the same chipset. But to be honest and to be fair, the one I've got here, the OnePlus 15, only has 12 gigs of RAM. This one has 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. So malaki yung difference niyan. So don't take my word for it. But again, this is currently the fastest that we have tested so far. Pagdating sa performance naman, no, siyempre, benchmark lang yan eh. At totoo yun, no? Don't just simply take the numbers in as the truth about the performance of the phone. Because this one actually performs really, really well in terms of gaming. Now, in terms of gaming, Genshin Impact, panis, no? Kayang-kaya. Pagdating din sa mga MLBB, definitely kayang-kaya niyan kahit i-crank up pa yung performance niyan. But more importantly is that I am now able to play some of my Steam games here using GameHub na open source version. Now, it's actually something that we've been trying to toy around, no, in the past months. No? We're trying to install GameHub on our devices at if it can run some of the supported games. For example, Ball Expit, Dispatch, no, these games actually play really well on the new flagship devices. And just like I mentioned on my impressions of the POCO F8 Ultra at saka sa OnePlus 15, these are relatively new chipsets, including the one on the Oppo Find X9, which is 9500, but gumagana, no, yung mga games na to, no? Normally, drivers are required in order for you to be able to play and render these emulations very clearly and very easily, no? But it does work, no? I mean, these games work on these smartphones, including, again, the POCO F8 Ultra. At nakita niyo ba to? This is their collaboration with Bose, no? Maraming sabi, bakit naman kailangan nyo gawin to, POCO? Bakit kailangan nyo pa makipag-collaborate kay Bose? And you know what? There is a need that they're probably addressing. At kung nagtataka ka kung bakit nila ginagawa yun, baka hindi lang natin alam. Kasi ako minsan, isa ako sa mga nagtaka, no? Baka lang tayo lang din hindi nakakaalam na they did a study that, people probably are using their smartphones. They're not using their headphones or earphones, and they're just simply using their smartphones, watch whatever they want with the speakers really, blasting, no? It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't want it, but they did it, no? Now, this is really a big deal because Bose is a really good brand. If you know the, QC Quiet Comforts, they're really good for the headphones. For speakers, they're a big deal, no? And this also sends a bit of premiumness to the POCO brand. Next is the camera performance. I'm actually surprised with the camera performance of this one. Mabilis ang shutter speed, no? Maganda yung kulay, okay sa low light, no? And I couldn't agree more with what people are also saying about the camera, na medyo hilaw ng konti for some people at iba naman ay quite happy with the looks of the photos. And in fact, if I may show you some photos that I shot, no? I'm actually showing also din naman. These are some shots that I took, no? Yan, no? Yan, no? Ang ganda. Okay siya. Ganda ng dynamic range, no? Took a photo of a bar, cityscapes and buildings. I'm happy with the performance of the camera. It's not flagship, super flagship, especially when you compare it to, camera-centric flagship smartphones. But, I am happy with it. Last but not the least, I'd like to highlight the design. Take a look at this. Ooh, diba? This is the jeans. Texture-wise, I'm impressed with the texture. Kind of gives that, it's a rubbery, jeans-like texture. And it's the kind of phone that you don't want to put a case on kasi sayang lang, kasi yun yung itsura niya, no? What do you guys think about the new POCO F8 Ultra? Kukuha ka ba nito? Excited ka na ba? If you have any questions about this phone, you can go drop it in the comment section down below. I know some of you are, not from the Philippines and you're probably thinking, what is this guy saying? He's speaking in some weird language. It's Tagalog. So, And we do have a full review of this one. You can go and check it out on our website at gadgetpilipinas.net. And we do have also a rundown of the specs here on YouTube and TikTok. You can go check it out. An unboxing as well. Quite a hefty coverage for this one. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.